Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Chaise Chat with your girl, Alicia Joy,
and Right. Hi.
So happy to have you on this weekend. We have some very, very special guests with us this evening. I have my good baker friend, Quentin. He is on the line with his girls, Mya and Maci. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Hey.
We are so happy to have you on Chaise Chat with us this weekend. Our topic of discussion is actually familypreneurships. So we're super excited to have you on to kind of give us a little background on your business and, exactly how you guys got started, how the girls got involved, and what is your key motivation for having a family business. So Quentin, I'll let you take it away. Tell us all about how you got Rosena's Creation started. Drop the handles. Give it all to us.
Okay, so I was a student in pharmacy school, and my grandmother was a baker extraordinaire, and all I did was eat cake. I never baked cake even growing up. All I did was eat cake. And one of my grandmother's birthdays, my uncle, my mama's youngest brother, he said, somebody's got to keep this cake thing going. Well, I was a second-year pharmacy student. And there was no way that I wanted to bake a cake. I said to him, well, I don't know why you're looking at me because I'm not baking a cake. And my mama said, you should try it. You should try it. And I was working at a hospital pharmacy then as an intern. And I took 1 pound cake. I sliced it. I wrapped them in plastic. And I sold at the hospital. And they loved it. And mama said, you should start selling whole cakes because my mama is my grandmother's daughter. That the business is named after, but it skipped generations. I'm 4th generation because it skipped my mama. My mama can cook her butt off, but she does not like to bake. And so she said, you should try it. You should try and sell whole cakes. And I did. I sold 1 whole pound cake, and then I started doing layer cakes. And here we are almost 15 years later.
Wow.
Baking 2 years before my grandmother passed away. So I was able to get her recipes and get her encouragement.
Nice.
And go through the tricks and trades of really doing what was necessary to get a business started. And I was the first to ever start a business. They always just baked, her and her sisters, her mother, her grandmother. They always just baked for people, never really as a business. And I decided, I said, well, we got this thing in our blood. I need to just take it to the next level.
Yes.
And, I decided to run a business, and here we are, almost 15 years later, come November 1st.
Ooh. What state are you in?
Georgia, Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta, Georgia. Wait, what street? I just moved from Georgia.
We're in South Fulton Parkway, so we're not far from the airport.
Oh, I got to do a drive-by.
Yeah. Right, they pushed me to keep this thing going. There's been times when I wanted to stop, but they both have their own products under our line and their own line under our business. M&M Sweet Treats. And we have Maci jars, which are mason jars with cake in them, named after.
Love it.
And we have Mya's Minis, which are small 6-inch cakes, named after this one.
Specialty items. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And so basically every item that is on a smaller scale is under their line, the M&M Sweet Treat line. So anything like cupcakes, cookies, cake jars, miniature cakes go up under their line. And it keeps me going. I will honestly say that when we entered the pandemic, I really thought that the business was going to stop.
Oh, no. No, everybody home eating cake and ice cream.
Right.
So the large events really did scale down.
Right, okay.
People at home are off the chain. So since March, I just looked at our revenue from this year compared to last year this time.
Yeah.
I was on the down go of last year this time. And I'm on the up go of this year this time. Because everybody's buying because everybody's at home.
Right.
And even though we're not having large parties, we're still having small parties. And so we've got to celebrate individuals because we can't go out and do it. And I'm grateful. And also I will let them tell you how they have been included in the whole let's get your skills up thing this pandemic. What have you all been doing since we've been in the pandemic?
Let's start with Mya. Mya, how old are you?
10 years old. And we've been doing a whole lot of lives and videos, and we go live on our own Facebook page, Mya and Maci Nelson, and we've been baking like tutorials on our YouTube channel how to make certain things. So we made cookie sandwiches, but we used frosting instead of cream. We did like these ice cream cones, and inside of it wasn't ice cream, it was vanilla cupcake batter. And the whipped cream was vanilla frosting, and we had sprinkles, and it was so good.
Hold on. It's watering. Hold on.
Right?
Keep going. Keep going. I'm about to place an order. Go ahead.
Well, on our next upcoming live, we're going to do some turtle brownies, which I was talking about, which would be amazing because chocolate just is going to be very good. So tune into that. And we've also made, not exactly on our videos, but we've also practiced making cookies. And we made like cupcakes before, so that's also another thing. And I'm also practicing my fondant skills because I want to be on the Kids Baking Championship.
Yes.
That's one thing. I've been practicing and all of that stuff. So that's one thing. That's one of my major goals. Now, Maci, she doesn't exactly want to be on the show, but she loves baking. I can see that she loves baking.
Really? So, Maci, how old are you?
7.
7. Tell us about all your mason jar cakes.
Well, they come in little mason jars, and he crumbles up big cakes. He makes big cakes, and he crumbles them up, and then he puts icing on top of them, and then he puts little labels that says Maci jars. They're spelled exactly the same. My name. He puts them on top of the top.
Oh, very nice. So you take the cake and you crumple it up and you put it inside the jar, and then a layer of frosting, and then some more cake and some more frosting.
What's your favorite flavor?
Chocolate.
Yes, Maci's a chocolate girl like me.
Yes, love the chocolate. Have you guys done anything with salted caramel? That's my second runner-up.
Well, that's the goal with the turtle brownies.
Okay.
So, and we do everything from scratch here. One thing I've learned in the generations before me is that they never use box, not flour, not anything of that sort that is going to come from a cake mix, I should say. Of course, the flour is going to come from the box, but and so, and I mean, I don't knock anyone who uses cake box or cake mix, but that's just not what my family line is.
Yeah, from scratch.
We're going to introduce our own prepared salted caramel on these brownies because I do make a regular caramel with my caramel cake, but I'm going to introduce a new salted caramel recipe for our turtle brownies.
Delicious. So here's a question for Quentin, because I know I've kind of dealt with this when I was baking. Do you struggle with people who are so used to eating box cakes and cakes from the store that they're like, ooh, this tastes different? Like, how do you deal with that whenever you have like a new client?
So I've had that in the past, but not recently, because generally my newer clients are those individuals who tasted my cake somewhere else. So they become accustomed to it before they even order from me. Prime example, a young lady orders from me all the time. I watched her daughter grow up in these 15 years, and she decided to let one of her close friends finally taste one of my cakes recently during the pandemic. At that moment, she hadn't been gone here 30 minutes. She sent a text saying that the lady said she had never had anything like this before in a pound cake. It was my bourbon pound cake.
Ooh, yes. Ooh, that thing looks so good on the computer.
She wrote me and asked if I had any on hand. Now I bake, like I bake like from order. You know, like you call, you text, you
Right.
email, and I have a time limit, you know, to order. Like you don't get paid because I work full time. We got these 3, including my wife back there, he at the house. So, you know, we got a lot going on.
Right.
So I'm on time crunch and schedules. And so I told her, no, you need to order. If you order today, you get it next week, whatever. And she was like, yes, because I never had anything like this before, X, Y, Z. But in the past, I have had that. But people have just become accustomed to good cake now.
Right, right.
There are those individuals who are other bakers that I have friends with, and they still deal with that. And I'm like, I don't understand how it's comparable.
No.
It's not.
You have to make them have the palate for yours.
Right.
And
Customize your palate for mine. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you got to wash out that other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. All that stuff going in the trash.
Yeah, exactly. I used to get so mad, Quentin, when I would go over my family's house and they would have some of the E-brand cake. And I'm like, what is this? I'd be ready to knock it off the table. I get so mad. I'm like,
or either those family members, you know, who don't want to order from you, or they feel like they can't ask you because you're going to make them, you know, pay and that kind of thing. You know, my thing is, because we're family, if we're cool, if we're nice, and you ask genuinely, and it's it's an event, I'll do it for you. It depends on what it is. Now, you know, we get into the tier case and that type of thing. Of course, cash. But if we just got a regular event and you family, I mean, just ask. Right. And so then you go and you have the store-bought cakes there. But for the most part, of course, you know, I've got people hooked. So,
yes. I'm hooked through the computer. I'm like, okay, I got to figure out how he going to ship me this thing. It's about 100 million degrees outside. I want some cake. Okay, because I'm moving right now, and all my stuff is everywhere, boxed up. I got baking supplies here. I got stuff over there. I can't, and I can't turn my oven on during the winter, during the summertime. I just don't. I can't take it. I can't take it because I love to make my frosting from scratch. You know, I love Swiss meringue buttercream. I fell in love with that whole process when I was baking. So I want my Swiss meringue frosting, but you cannot do no Swiss meringue frosting without AC on blast for hours.
Exactly.
So yeah, oh my goodness, I love, like, let me see, we've been following each other for the last maybe 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say about a good 5-6 years, probably.
Yeah, probably. It's been about 5-6 years.
You went from long hair to short hair and all that changed.
Listen. It's been at 5
and they growing hair. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes. I mean, I've been so proud and inspired to see what you're doing, to see what your family is doing, to see you guys doing it together. Like, it just really, really inspires me. I'm so proud to see the progress you've made, to see your business flourishing. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I look every time I see you post something, I'm just like, yes.
Well, I will say that we have something big coming. I do say that it's my first trademark, but it's honestly their first trademark. It will be centered towards kid bakers. So just on the lookout. We're waiting. It was just submitted to the trademark office. And so, of course, we're waiting for that approval. And hopefully within a few months to come, then we'll be promoting more kid bakers.
Yes.
I really wanted to teach. When I was working on my master's at Georgia State as a chemistry major, I was forced because I didn't want to write a thesis. And I knew I would never teach kids. And then I was my own, and I knew even more that I didn't teach kids. But I feel that our craft needs to be encouraged among more kids because everybody doesn't want to go to college. And this is a trade that you can earn an honest, great living off of.
Yes.
I can honestly say that they worked me hard enough to eventually, hopefully, in this next, I just told my wife yesterday, I got 9 more years in my full-time job, just 9. At 50, I will be retired and I'll only bake because they'll be big enough to assist by then. So our goal with this trademark that's coming out will be to encourage more kid bakers to grow up and possibly achieve the goal of becoming future great bakers and touching other lives as well. So that's our goal with the trademark that's coming.
Nice.
Amazing. I love it. We will definitely look forward to that. Definitely keep us updated on that, because we love to hear the progress on, that process, even from a business standpoint. I think a lot of times we, especially as people of color, kind of pull away from, going all the way with our businesses and fully legitimizing them because of the process. The process scares us because we don't have mentors and people to kind of walk us through, and then we get a lawyer involved and it's, thousands of dollars, and it just scares us away. So, I would love to kind of hear, some of the things that, went on through the process as you guys kind of complete that whole portion of your business. So we'll definitely want to do a follow-up with you guys to kind of see how that goes.
Definitely. So do you mind if we post the links for the YouTube channels and the Instagrams and everything with this video when we post it?
This one already asked what the YouTube page was and all of that. So you already know the answer. This is the queen of the house. You don't have to ask that question, Ann. Not at all.
I do have to say, and I commend you so much because, and I say that everyone is using the pandemic and the lockdown as something negative, and they're not. But this is the best time to grow.
It is.
If you ever wanted to do anything, this is the best time. And the fact that now you have to be with the girls, you have to be in there. What are you gonna do? Grow your business. Grow it.
Exactly.
Grow the business. Teach them all the little nooks and crannies you wouldn't have the patience or the time for before, because now you have no choice.
None.
Right. And that's good. And girls,
in the fall, so we got to come up with a new series starting in the fall. So we're doing something soon.
Oh, holiday special coming. I hear holiday special.
Yes. So this is to the parents and the educators and all of that good stuff. Because, of course, in a minute, they'll be working even harder than they were when we got out of school.
Oh, yes. And they were working hard already.
Yes, exactly, to prepare for the fall. And so I honestly will say that starting the videos that Mya talked about, it did really build our business. As I stated, this time last year, summertime is really kind of a slow time for us.
Right.
But starting their videos and people watching more and them getting a Facebook page of their own, the business just started to do its upward climb. And I would definitely say that they bought more of their products than their own daddy's grown folk products. Because like we said, in the house, you don't really want to buy a whole cake because you eat the whole cake. So you get a Mya's Mini.
That's not why they did that.
Mya's Mini, you want a few jars, so you order some Maci jars.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you why they didn't buy your cakes and why they bought their cakes. Let me tell you why. You see them cute little faces right there?
Yeah.
That's why.
Right.
Exactly. Those little faces right there, those cuties.
They're getting old and ugly. They're getting old and ugly. From their daddy of yesterday.
No, they were so adorable.
But you know what? And you guys have divided it up just sweet, nice and even, where it's a nice growing sections of the business, and you have your hands in it. I'm just so happy to be able to talk to you guys. Yes. And I can't wait to actually meet you, because I'm here in Florida. I'm in Tampa.
Oh,
and I've been meaning to come back to Atlanta, so definitely we got to meet up.
Let us know.
To get a chance.
Yeah, I've been looking for an excuse to get to Atlanta, so cake is a good one.
Alicia, we've been waiting for you. Okay, so
I know, listen, don't put me on blast like that, Quentin.
Well, right now we totally understand, but when that time comes, now I'll be back on you.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Thank you so much, guys. It was such a pleasure to have you on. Everybody, please go check out Rosena's Creations. They are on Facebook. Give us the YouTube channel.
The Sweet Minions.
The Sweet Minions. I love it.
So cute.
Please go check them out. Go like, support, subscribe. you know, get online and order some cakes through his website. So it's rosenascreationllc.com.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfect. So yes, guys, let's support them in their business. Support. Thank you so much for giving us some time this evening, guys. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the follow-up. We're going to follow you guys.
Thank you. We look forward to the follow-up too.
All right.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.